Hello everyone, I'm Austin Marsico, a graduate student at IUP in the Department of Counseling. Today I'm going to be talking about a gender identity case. In this case, the demographics are about a child named Alex. Alex was born female, but is facing gender identity issues at a young age. They are 6 years old and live in a small town with a low population. The town is not very diverse at all. Alex is in the first grade at their local elementary school. Alex has supportive parents, and they care for Alex deeply. They are not sure what is going on, but they mention that they will support the child however they need to. The one fear that they have is how Alex will be treated in school as they age. Uh, the issues and goals with this case are that Alex is young and exploring gender identity issues, but they are not aware of these being issues related to gender. The parents are noticing that Alex is not wanting to partake in girl activities all the time, and they do partake in boy activities. They say Alex does this equally, never one more than the other. They have also noticed that Alex is not wanting to always be dressed in the attire made for girls. They see Alex wanting to dress more in boys' clothing or in an androgynous way. They say that Alex changes it up a lot as well. Sometimes Alex wants to wear a dress and other times not so much. It depends on how Alex is feeling. Alex is also seen playing with both male and female toys. Some days Alex is wanting to be outside a lot and riding bikes and playing in the grass with their toys. Other times they would like to stay inside and play with their toys in their room. Alex's parents are not putting labels on anything that Alex does. They just want them to have fun and be themselves. I have met with Alex's parents before meeting with Alex to talk about a few things. I have come up with a few goals for everyone after the meeting with the parents, but I will also come up with more goals while meeting with Alex. One goal being that we want Alex to be able to accept themselves at a young age. This will help with their growth and not to be afraid later in life, hoping to eliminate some fear and anxiety of gender in Alex's life. The parents and I have made a goal to help them become more educated on gender identity and what that means, so they can know how to connect with their child and talk to them. The other goal was to teach the parents how they can support their children as they grow, because as they grow, everyone changes, and Alex may grow into somebody completely different, and the parents should just know how to support and care for their child. The theoretical lens for gender identity that I want to look at in this case are a feminist lens and lens through play therapy. I want to use the feminist lens specifically because feminism and gender go hand in hand, I believe. So this would be best to help with Alex and their gender identity. I also believe that since Alex is younger, using play therapy will be beneficial. Alex can express to me how they are feeling using toys, drawing, or even painting. Then I can get a better understanding how I can help Alex learn to explore their gender identity safely, as well as making sure to educate the parents on how using play therapy will be best for Alex at this young age. I will provide dolls for the client so they can play with them while talking about who they are. I hope that they can show me how they feel using those dolls. I will ask Alex about gender and what they know about it too, and have them describe it to me. I will watch which dolls they play with more or equally, and I will talk to them about that. I will provide questions on the board about gender. I will have them circle some qualities that they have similar to the ones that are written on the board. Then I will have gender activities for us to play as well. Teaching a child that they have a choice in who they want to be is a necessity, and they need to learn that that is okay. The client will reach the goals of growth and understanding by these activities, like the gender abacus, or filling out the gender unicorn chart, or the gender bread person chart. These are the activities that I believe are going to be best and for easily to be comprehended by a child at that young of an age. I hope that I can see success by seeing that Alex is comfortable with who they are, for one. I want Alex to live in a comfortable life as well, as a child, and to be respected for who they are. I hope to also make sure Alex has an understanding of how to cope with other individuals that may not understand who Alex is. Another outcome I wish to see that I have educated Alex's parents on gender identity, and that I have decreased fear and anxiety in them as well. I will then have educated the family as a whole on resources that they can use outside of therapy, and I will also be recommending ongoing family therapy. Alex will continue to grow and change, and it is important for Alex's parents to stay educated to help Alex grow into a great adult life understanding who they are. In the conclusion, I want to say that the child has shown growth in themselves and that they are able to understand and tell people who they are without fear. And I want to be able to see that the parents are accepting and more supportive of their child while continuing their education on gender identity and coming to learn who their child is going to grow up to be. And there are some of my references. And thank you.